So I'm going to try my very best to speak above the barking of the dogs because for some reason they're just barking and barking and they're not stopping and I don't have enough time. Anyways, guys, it is that time of the season. Yes, the election season where political parties are literally tripping over themselves trying to put together the IEC list. In case you don't know what an IEC list is, it is the people that you are going to be voting for as councillors. Yeah, that stuff that resulted with the PKTT. Yeah, PKTT was formed because at the grassroots level where you at, where the power is at, and where the big budgets come to, that yeah translates into tenders. Yeah, that's the stuff that people are actually unaliving each other for, to be as high on the IEC list as possible. So, right now, political parties are going through what you would call branch congresses or elective congresses. And in those branch elective congresses, there are also going to be other congresses where the so called branches of political parties are going to also vote for who is going to be on the list. In most cases, this process is very corrupt because you are going to have different factions, and there will always be the superior faction that is going to win the day. And that faction is the one that is going to put their people as high in the list as possible. Where the chairperson of, let's say, a branch is the one to be as high on the list as possible, and the chairperson of the region is the person naturally they will say is going to be the mayoral candidate. And in most cases, guys, from what I am learning still, South Africans are not willing to learn. I shame we don't want to learn because what I am hearing that the people that are being put in these lists and as high as possible on the list, same old, same old. Yeah, the same people that are going to ignore the sewage that is running in front of your kitchen because they don't know what is a budget, let alone know what is PMFA or the Constitution. We talked about this, guys. Why aren't you learning? Because I would have thought at this point, with everything that's going on in your community, the lack of service delivery is because you are putting people who have no clue. Yeah, those that left school during break and never came back. They are the ones who are now realizing, oh, shoot, me not staying in school in South Africa in 21st century, I'm unemployable. And the only way I can be employed is to be in the list so that I can earn an income seated as a counselor that you are going to vote for. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? Because it's clear once you vote for these people into positions of power, they will have people digging, I don't know, excavating what. And then they will leave that manhole, comes the rain like it's doing right now. Watch this space. How many children are going to be reported to have fell and drowned in these man-made holes? Yeah. Why? Because the people that you entrusted with your children's safety as well as service delivery, they leave these manholes come seal for months on end. And children, when they play, they fall into them. And unfortunately, in most cases, they get unalived. And then you cry, the municipality, as if you did not see that manhole in your community, it take gengeles for months. And what did you think was going to happen? And what do you think your counselor that you actually elected is going to do about it? Nothing. The only thing they are going to tell you, oh well, the main manhole was the Amapara stole the covering. No, it's supposed to be done one day, the least 24 hours. Back in the day of apartheid, as I remember very well, whenever there was Tina in, if you go to KwaZulu Natal, okay, I'm going to speak about my township, Ihamasdale. In some yards and also in what do you call this on the street. And sometimes lezi tamkoko. I don't know what the tamkoko is in English. What is it again? It's a sewage system type of situation. Sometimes it overflows. And then you call the municipality comes immediately. And within an hour, Istamkoko is cleared. It's working again. It does not overflow for days on end. Mind you, this is days of apartheid. Yeah, the government that did not like us. They sent people to clean so that it does not turn into a health hazard at some point. But what about our so called black government that is for us and loves us? And you're telling me that sewage running in front of your kitchen door, that party that you voted for is for you. I Sazovutwa nini? Because these lists that I am talking about are ANC. And now, when you're asking, so why is this individual in the list so high? They'll tell you, oh, in the ANC, the culture is of seniority. So seniority is going to be above capability, sufficiency, as well as people that actually care. You are being sacrificed because an individual has been a member of the ANC for a very long time. And because they've been a member, now they have the inherent right to be as high on the list as possible, useless as they are, and still going to be useless. And you don't ask questions because, oh, God, they were fake. Now, I want to bring it back to the members of the community because you do have the right to know who are the people that are going to be in the IEC list of all the political parties that are going to be campaigning at your door in 2026. In fact, they already started. They've already started. So I was listening online to IEC. IEC has opened its doors for South Africans that want to open political parties. I think they reported like 506 political parties have been registered with the IEC. 506. And I am telling you right now, those 506, they are they are using this so that not because they want to oppose the ANC whatsoever. They want to work with the ANC so that they get the opportunity to become mayors and speakers and MMCs. Is it MMCs? Yeah, MMCs and all of that stuff under the ANC because many still believe that the ANC is going to win a great chunk of the local government elections. And I think I actually believe them. With the things, the way they look right now, because not so long ago, I saw a video somewhere in some community, some public members who were wearing, I think it was PA t-shirts and take it, that old PR stunt that don't work no more. They would take off the PA t-shirt and underneath is the ANC t-shirt. That's childish. And then from there you are videoizing all of this. How how's that working for you? And the people that actually put themselves in such a situation, how's it working for you? Because you're looking stupid. That I never understood that type of campaign. I will understand where a member of the PA or a group of, again, I'm giving you ideas because these are rented crowds that are going to be doing that. And then they will call the media. Yeah, the media will come and say, oh, so many people coming from ANC, or so many people coming from the PA, or so many people coming from here to this party have joined. Who cares? It's their constitutional right. That is not a way of campaigning that is going to make people think, oh, I think I also need to go and follow and join this. It's stupid. What is important is the people that are put before us. Do they have capacity? Are they capable of servicing what I'm entrusting them with? What experience or knowledge do they have when it comes to budgeting? Because I would assume these conferences that they are holding, they will give you the opportunity, anybody that is nominated or nominate themselves, to be interrogated. But then again, I'm being unfair to you because you yourself, as a delegate to these conferences, you don't know what a PMFA is. You don't even know the Constitution. Yeah. Do you see the picture now? It's fully drawn. Why the education system had to be weak the way it is. This is an education system that was rejected, I think, by 21 countries in the world: the United States, Canada, Australia, you name them. But South Africa said, oh, bring it on. Please, please, please bring it. Bring it. And this is what it's producing today. This is the result of it because you can't interrogate and think critically for yourself. Let me tell you something what an election is. When you go to vote, you are not necessarily voting for a, well, in South Africa, we vote for a party. We don't vote for an individual unless the person in the local government, I think only the local government where you can stand as an independent, which we're going to come to in a few seconds. You vote for a political party, and that political party is serving you guys with seniority, with seniors. And then if you look at these seniors, they really are seniors. Some of them are senile, old men and women. The people that are not going to be present in the future are the ones that are going to be determining your future, which is backwards. Is it sinking in? I mean, let's look at the election of the New York City mayor. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but just check him out. 32 years old, or is it 34 years old? And guess who voted him in power? The Gen Zs. And oh no, not the Gen Alphas, because they're like 15 at this point. The Gen Zs. You know why the Gen Zs voted for him? Because he spoke their language. Their language, because this is the United States, is anti-immigration. The people that are being pushed around by Donald Trump, being discriminated against, he stood opposite of that. In South Africa, young people are saying the opposite. Please send back the illegal foreigners back home. And that is the political, I'm telling you guys, that is the political party that will win the Gen Zs in this country. Now, and not only that, the party that also speak Gen Z's language, because I am telling you, the biggest population in South Africa right now that are eligible to vote in 2026 are the Gen Zs. And if you are not going to target the Gen Zs in your political campaign, you are going to lose this one. So that is why putting old people, it's not going to work for you. And you also need to inspire these Gen Zs because the majority of them did not vote in 2024. They did not see the point. They are part of that 40% that did not go to the polls in 2024. Why? Because nobody, no, not even one political party, not even the DA was speaking their language. Instead, the DA was saying the opposite. The EFF came full on attack on the Gen Zs and said, y'all South Africans, shut up. And then what happened? The Gen Xs was like, no, 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 Pella, we are the parents of the Gen Zs. We are no longer voting for you because the Gen Xs, the majority of them that were supporting the EFF when they were still young, around 2012, 2011, 13 to 14. They've grown up now. They've got kids whose future is bleak. And you tell them to shut up, the illegal foreigner is going to be their employer. They said, we are not coming. And then the Gen Z was like, oh, so that's how you see me, as a servant of an illegal foreigner, because they have some kind of opportunity due to corruption. I'm not going. So a political party that is going to win the local government elections is the political party that speaks to the Gen Z. And the third thing that a political party is going to win is a political party that will have balls when it comes to GBV. And I will give you an idea. If you can say any man, because the majority, I know GBV goes two ways, but the majority of the perpetrators are men. Let's call it a spade here. If a man touches a woman in a way she does not appreciate, whether you are using her as a punching bag or you unzip your little dirty thing and forcefully insert it in her, chop it off. I am telling you, use the word chop it off. You will win the female votes. And let me tell you something, the large pool of voters in this country are women. Check the previous election results. Women. And then the fourth thing, if you promote not only just women, but young women, you are going to find yourself in favor of the Gen Zs. Gen Zs don't play the race card. Gen Zs don't care about Robben Island. Gen Zs don't even care about the word apartheid. In fact, you'll be turning them off because they will tell you, we were not there. We are here right now. Talk about us now. The last thing, if you are not going to talk about technology, how technology is going to enhance the Gen Z's life in the next 5, 10, 15 years to infinity, you're not going to win those elections. Right now, young people have found an alternative, becoming entrepreneurs, content creators, and all of this. One thing they are lacking, connectivity. They don't have connectivity because they are unemployed. They can't afford Wi Fi and data. So they are able to showcase their creation. They can't promote their businesses. They can't even get a website running because they can't afford. But we have a minister for what business? Oh, please. Useless. The language they speak is still the old. Apartheid is the excuse, actually. Yeah, apartheid is the excuse. Now, here I want to speak about you now. Now that you know that most of the lists that are going to be coming out, they come from political parties that are giving you guys useless people. I'm telling you, useless people, people that know nothing about governance. It's your opportunity as a young man, as a young woman, or whatever. Um, yeah, that as well. This is your opportunity. The IEC has opened the door for people that are interested in running for the 2026 local government elections. You don't have to come from a political party. You can stand as an independent as long as you know what vision you have for your community. Sell that vision to your community. You come from that community, so you know what is needed in that community. And then this is what you are going to fight for in Council House. And I repeat what I've said around April, May. When it comes to local government elections, I don't think we should be going for political parties because that list of people, when you vote for a political party, right? Or is it in a, yeah, you vote for, and the same people get protected by their political party when they are corrupt, when they are not serving. Nobody's assessing them. Nobody's checking their performance. Nobody's saying anything. They don't come back to you to come and report and call town hall meetings. But you are told and given all sorts of promises. Now you know that you are capable to serve your community. Go and raise funds. I think to register is 1,500 Rand to register to run as an independent. But please do check with IEC. Go to their website and check what is required of you and then register yourself for the ward that you are going to be running for. If you think, okay, I do have enough support to form an entire political party with people that I know we are adding on to the 506 already. But if you are going to speak nothing what the ANC, the DA, the PA, the Action SA, and all of that, but you know the pain points that the people in your community, most of whom actually are the Gen Zs, do that. Form a party and run for provincial local government elections. If you think you got what it takes to be a mayor, you do it. But not only am I speaking to you to run as an independent, but I'm also speaking to communities as well. If you guys can identify that individual that you all can agree that we will vote for as the mayor of our city, then do it. Make sure that that individual understands your struggles, right? I know. Poop. Come and see si shaya samo. Oh, si shaya samo. Asidelile uwe ANC ngoba si-ANC iqinile. Shoot. Why do you do this to yourselves? Get it? I really don't get it. And some people will convince you that there is no alternative. It's a lie. You got 506 to do shopping at, even if it means we're going to try each political party up until we find that one, then we should do it. That's an alternative. Those people that say, oh, there's no alternative. No, they're trying to convince you that better the devil we know. You know who that is, the ANC, right? Because you were being convinced by the callers in the talk rate. Oh, those people are the devil of this country. I am telling you, when it comes to our democracy, those that call into talk radio stations, those are the dangers. They are the ones that put us where we are today. Dangerous people, those ones. The moment you start listening to them, you are doomed. Just like South Africa is doomed because of them. Oh, there's no alternative. There's no alternative. And people actually believe that crap because they speak good English and therefore they are smart. They know what they are talking about. No, let's do shopping then. Let's do shopping. It's just a pity that in the city of Johannesburg, we are having 72-year-olds that are going to be running. And we're not learning anything from New York City Mayor Hamdani, I think his name is. We are not learning, we're not seeing anything. And I've said this before, political parties, that if you are going to ignore podcasters and content creators to be on your side, you are doomed to fail. I'm telling you, you are doomed to fail. Hamdani used social media to his advantage. He partnered with podcasters and YouTubers, TikTokers. And I did say this before that if you are going to work against these people, you're going to get destroyed. Period. If you want to win elections, stop being in your social media echo chambers. Stop it. Anyways, I think I have said enough. Do what you will with this information. Because I'm telling you right now, the ANC is serving you with seniors. In fact, this is not, it's not even air quotes. They are serving you with seniors. And that clearly it goes to show as well that in the 2029 elections, you are also going to be given seniors to serve you because they've been in the ANC for a very long time. And it's not the ANC only that is doing that. I The MK party, I MK, you need to rethink your strategy when it comes to leadership. Maybe your leadership could, because I doubt any young person sees themselves in any of the leaders there. The president is an old man, deputy president, old man, second deputy, old man. When are young people going to start seeing themselves in your leadership? But I do think you'll do well in KwaZulu Natal. I think you're going to win in in a sweeping mode of what you call these municipalities, including Etegwini. Etegwini is going to be run by MK Party. Mkungudlovu is going to be run by MK Party. I can already tell that. In Johannesburg, PA definitely is going to come out on top, followed by Action SA, if not on par with each other, because they're speaking the language of the majority, but more like the grown-ups, the Gen X boomers and stuff like that. But they haven't touched the Gen Zs yet. I don't know. Do what you will. I don't know. Who am I? Anyways, I don't even think you're gonna watch this video, but it's okay. I have said my piece. Please don't leave the video that like, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.